Hey, it's Casey Okupi with Free Speech Northwest. And you know what? There's this stuff, it's like politics, and there's all these issues in politics. And then these issues have different perspectives. There's like the Democrat perspective on politics, then there's the Republican perspective on politics, and the independent and the radical left wing crazy perspective, and the right wing extremist perspective. I'm not really sure what that means, right-wing extremists. But what I want to do is I want to try to look at some of these issues from both perspectives. I think that might be an interesting idea. I mean, I can't think the same way that everybody thinks, but I can think the way that I think and try to look at it from that way. But I have some bullet points of how the left might look at things and some bullet points of how the right might look at things. So I want to talk about those things. I want to talk about those issues, those politics issues and current social things right now on Free Speech Northwest. Immigration, right? That's one. Is that something that's going on? I heard something about immigration on the news and borders and stuff like that. And you know, the Democrat perspective, based on the notes I have here, they focus on a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, dreamers, and focus on humane enforcement and family unity, and support border legal immigration and rights. That's great. All right. And then the Republican perspective for the same thing is prioritize border security and strict enforcement, oppose amnesty or open borders, and limit immigration to protect jobs and security. Limit immigration to protect jobs and security. Well, you know, open borders, that doesn't sound like a good idea because, you know, getting some documentation and information on somebody before they come into the country, it's better because if someone's a murderer in another country and they're trying to flee into this country, I don't want them to be here, right? That kind of makes sense. If they're bringing drugs, if they're a drug trafficker, if they have any legal issues at all, I don't know. I know that the trafficking of humans across the border illegally is, somebody's regulating it. I heard the cartels are regulating it. And so there's a lot of human trafficking that involves sex enslavement and drug trafficking and all these things. I think the border should be secure. I think